Jan, everyone. Yeah, welcome to today's lecture on Binance Life, and I'm going to reveal today's topic over here. We are exploring Pentagon Games, and this is a multi-chain entertainment hub backed by Binance Labs. And today we are going to conduct our MA sessions in two languages, which are English and Mandarin Chinese, right? So for our audience to understand more about the project and whether language that you speak, right? 那大家好，欢迎来到我们今天的币安直播间。我们这是 Real Live Show。那我们今天要来聊聊 Pentagon Games，它是一个由币安实验室，也就是 Binance Labs 来支持的多链娱乐平台。那我们要来了解一下多链娱乐新次元。同时，今天我们这场节目会用双语来进行。我是主持人月光。我们来看一下这张海报啊，我们有看到了今天现场有咱们的 CEO Emma， 还有咱们的 Head of Web3 and Community Growth。Redo 这边一起来聊一聊。那么首先我们想要先邀请两位嘉宾们来进行自我介绍。First, we would like to invite our guest speakers to introduce themselves, and we reveal behind the banner, right? We got our speakers over here. Emma, would you like to go first to introduce yourself and introducing the project to us? Thank you.
Yeah, hi, I will say English first. My name is Emma. I'm the CEO and co-founders of Pentagon Games. So Pentagon Games is building a multi-chain entertainment hubs powered by our own ZKEV and Pentagon chain. So basically, we aim to build and bring mass adoption in Web3 by providing a very exciting entertainment, interactive platform where user can come, explore, play, and own different digital experiences. So that's at a high level. And then now I'm going to do the Chinese version. Apologize if it's 平常不太常讲。大家好，我的名字是 Emma， 然后我是Pentagon Game 的执行者跟其中的一个创办者。那 Pentagon Game 是一个基于我们有自己的 ZKEVM 叫做 Pentagon Chain， 然后我们最终就是要支援多链娱乐中心，然后利用 AI， 然后还有 Blockchain 去让怎么讲说让大家有不同的体验，然后我们最终的目的就是有不同的娱乐方式，然后为全球做造一个互相体验的平台的一个互动，然后最终就是我们的所有很多有趣的事情，我等一下会再详细介绍。然后我现在先传给我同事。So Marito, over to you. You can try Chinese first.
I'll bite. So apologize, but my Chinese is a bit rusty. I'm gonna go with 你好，我是 Mrido. And that's it. All right. Okay, coming over to English. Hi everybody. I'm Mrido. I'm the head of Web3 at Pentagon Games, and also taking care of community growth. I've been in the Web3 space for a decent amount of time now. Seen almost 2 bull runs and possibly a third one. Let's really hope Bitcoin hits that 100K mark. I come from traditional IT, used to be a cybersecurity engineer, and used to work with a couple of other Fortune 500s. Since then, moved into Web3, and here we are. And now I'm working as, pretty much their in-house degen. So anything on the blockchain side, you know where that's coming from.
Awesome. Thank you so much for both of your introduction. We know that Pentagon is actually making waves, right, in the blockchain gaming space. We're very excited to invite both of you to share more from roadmaps or upcoming events. So let's kick it off first. Could you please, starting from introducing Pentagon's vision and the core issue that your team wanted to solve in the blockchain gaming space? Thank you.
我先来吧。So before I do an introduction, I just want to quickly play a video, and that's a little bit fun. So basically, it's our trailer video. I'll play, and then let me know if you can hear it as well. Yes. 对，So what I just shared is the video of our interactive experiences. We also call it the Hexagon City. So basically, it's the main product that's on Pentagon Games. So now I'm going to do an intro in the vision in English, and then I'll try to do also in Chinese. I'll try my best. So as I mentioned earlier, Pentagon Game, we're building a multi-chain entertainment hub powered by our own chains called Pentagon Chain, which is going to come with our token called Pen Token. So what we're aiming to do is offer a secure, immersive 3D experiences where brands and IP can come into this Web3 space and kind of join us and create a fun and interoperable chain interoperable experiences. So our mission is really look at that because the team has been in this Web3 space for a long time. We aim to bring mass adoption to the Web3 by using these interactive experiences as the platform where empower users to come and play, join, and also the builder can come and build their own experiences. Of course, now with the advanced AI and blockchain technology, we made it even more easier to onboard user and also for user to build and bring these experiences live. And the best part is what we're building is actually accessible on any device, meaning that if you can be using a desktop, mobile, it's easily accessible through a web browser and then also on a VR as well. So basically, our goal is to bring these users express themselves with what they love to these digital experiences that they can create for themselves. And within our ecosystem, we also created a single sign-on. So basically, user can easily just join us and basically experience and explore everything within our ecosystem. And of course, beside these interactive experiences, there's also already games and different NFT and stuff that's in our ecosystem, which I'll briefly talk about it later. And then the fun part is that our team actually been building in the gaming system even before Web3. So on average, the team have 15 years of experiences contributing to a lot of major titles such as Elden Rings, Fortnite, League of Legends, and Game of Thrones. So the team has really been building in this space. And then also very proudly to say, the project was funded by Binance Labs, Binance, Polygon, Spartan, Republic, and Mocha, YGG, and other top investors. OK， 刚刚介绍了英文版本，现在我要用中文版本。请原谅我中文平时其实不是常讲，所以说我还要翻译了一下，想一下。那我现在先讲一下中文。Pentagon Game 其实是基于我们自己本身的一个 ZK EVM， 叫做 Pentagon Chain。然后我们最主要是会提供资源在多链娱乐中心，意思就是说是一个 multi chain 这样子。然后我们会很注重，就是说 chain 自己本身跨年的互通性，因为我们其实在这个 Web3 的已经做了大概7年左右，就是跟很多的不同的那个链都已经跟他们一起合作过。那我们最主要就是说有我们自己一个平台，就是一个 platform， 然后我们在为大家做一个就是从来没有体验过的一种新的一个怎么讲体验互动的平台，就是说你可以用来我们的平台，然后感觉到新世纪的数位体验互动，然后当然有不同的游戏，然后最主要最好的就是说全部都是用那个网站就可以去，就是说你可以用电脑或是用手机，然后你就可以上网就可以去体验这个世界。然后当然是因为有区链块，然后还有 AI 这个技术，就是帮助我们的平台更加容易让很多不同的用户，或者是说你是有自己的那个公司或者是品牌也好，也可以进来就是做自己的一个怎么讲是利用我们的平台去让人有自己办法去create， 就是自己去创作你自己想要的东西放在我们的平台上面。那当然这个游戏就是说因为是一个很充满活动的空间，所以说就是说大家可以用他的想象力去想象怎么样去做你自己或是你公司去创造出一个怎么讲，我每次讲中文都会很卡，就是 create 你自己的一个空间这样子。那当然 Pentagon Game 还有我们自己的那个single sign on， 就是单点登录，然后你就可以一进来就是可以体验我们不同的东西在里面玩。然后最主要就是刚刚我讲了2点，就是我们公司其实在就是说娱乐方面这个行业已经也大概做15年，然后我们做过很多大的游戏，就是都有帮他们做一些事情。然后当然我们的投资者就有比较出名的 Binance Labs 啊 Polygon 啊 Spartan 啊 Mocha Republic 还有 YGG 这些。然后对大致上就是先讲这些。
哇，太棒了！再次感谢 Emma，咱们的 Pentagon 跟 CEO 这么详细的介绍中英双语皆有哦，这样让我们今天在 Binance Live 的观众朋友们里面啊，真的是来自世界各地哦，所以大家都能够理解到。再次感谢 Emma 老板，Thank you so much, Emma, for answering the first question in both languages, right? So our audience from all over the world could get a full picture of Pentagon's vision. And I see that right now we have over 1,000 live views already, and we are also being featured on the front page of Binance Live. So everyone, if you just go to Binance.com, find the live session, you are going to see the Pentagon Games banner over there on the very top. Yeah, let's go. And we would like to also double check, Rindu, would you like to add any additional information to this topic in terms of what kind of problem that Pentagon Games wanted to solve in the blockchain gaming space? Thank you.
Was that for me, Moonlight?
Yeah, if you wanted to add, if you want to add
I-
additional information to this topic, feel free to do so. Thank you.
Yeah, from DJ
Sure,
point
but
of view.
but I'll only be able to do it in English.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, so Pentagon chain it's a zk EVM chain. Now it's a permission chain. You know what that solves is it also solves the problem of what's the number one problem you face in crypto, right? It's scams and it's rug pulls. So that is something that we're critically targeting as well. Because it's a permission deployed chain, it means that we can actually control which apps or which meme coins or which apps want to come on board in the chain. So for any new user point of view who's just getting started into crypto, right? Anybody who wants to do that, Pentagon chain is the perfect solution for them because over there they know, okay, at least I'm at a minimized risk of getting rugged, right? Well, because if it's a rug pull, then pretty sure we won't deploy it on our chain. It also increases the user friendliness and it makes it extremely easy to onboard new users. So we're also building a wallet to onboard new users. It's an abstraction wallet. So users can just get started by signing up on Pentagon Games, use their email password to log in and just get started. Go in, get the live experience, test out the platform, test out the games. And once you're ready to jump fully into Web3, then you can link it up with your actual EVM wallets.
Wow, that is very nice. Thank you so much for letting us know about the details. And well, we would also like to know about Pen Games roadmaps. And if you could highlight some key milestones achieved so far, right? I know Emma mentioned a lot of great metrics and also strong beggars, right? Strong investors. That is amazing. So if you could share some upcoming goals that we should watch out for, that would be awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, so I'll just quickly highlight some of the roadmap and achievement and also some of the upcoming goals. And thank you, Mudo, for also adding on to that additional, exciting things about our ecosystem. Our ecosystem is kind of very big. So it's like, okay, how much do I talk about? But it's great to have Mudo here with me. Just only hope that only wish that you can speak Chinese next time. So Pentagon game ecosystem consists of many exciting products. I'll say our list is quite long because, it's quite exciting. The team has been working very hard. And I'll highlight a few key roadmap and also major milestone. So as I mentioned, one of our main goals is to also onboard more user into the Web3 ecosystem with more fun and entertaining digital experiences. So with that mission in mind, so we actually have built our MVP. So it's like early and minimal visible product for our interactive experiences platform. Basically, that's the video that I showed you earlier, where that users can actually assess different experiences using browser and VR headset. And the achievement I would say is that because this experience is quite new, it's building Unreal 5 engine, but you can actually access it using a web browser. We actually presented these experiences to many, different events and also during different competition. So I can very proud to say we actually won the champion of the Startup World Cup competition in Dubai earlier this year. That was a great job to the team. And then also, we also got filmed recently for two different opportunities. One of them is we also actually have our head office in Dubai and DMCC. For those that might not know, DMCC is the largest free trade zone in Dubai. So basically, they invited us, the team, and then the founder and part of the team. We actually flew into Dubai, myself actually, the team, we have people there already, but then to basically film a success story. So basically, they really like what we're building. we will recently had a booth with the NCC to showcase our interactive experiences. After that, they go, oh my God, they're amazed with what we're building. And then that's why they invited and then filmed us as a success story, which that hopefully the film will come out soon. And then that I will share with, our community member. The other one is, and some people might already knew that the founders will also film it for a reality TV show. It's called Crypto Night, where that we showcase our product, which again is the interactive experiences to some of the top, I'll say, leaders in the crypto space. And then this show is going to go actually air on TV. And then we anticipate about globally over 100 million views that's expected. It should be aired for next year Q1, which is quite interesting. The first time I ever get filmed it for a TV show. It's a different experiences I can share another day. On the roadmap, of course, besides some of the achievement, we actually also have a lot in the ecosystem. So beside the wallet that Marudo mentioned about, and we have quite a bit of exciting games, and also we call it IP, basically NFT. So recently, I'll say we just soft launched our NFT called Blockchain Superhero. Basically, we'll work with different major blockchain, including Binance. We have a hero for Binance, basically, and we did a soft launch just to within the more the community member, so people can actually own a hero in our ecosystem, where the hero one day will become your avatar in our interactive experiences. And then within the ecosystem, we recently also released again on Telegram. It received a lot of love. Now we're actually happy to announce that as of today, I just got updated by my team that we have like over 1.6 million followers, and actually users actually played it again. I was like, oh, great achievement to the team as well. So that's that. So just want to share that. That was quite exciting. And then, of course, we also trying to test out also, and we recently also put a game called Ganis. It's an FPS game that's on Steam, where we're actually now looking for users to kind of help us to be the early supporter of the game as well. Lastly, on the roadmap, I guess we're going to TGE soon. That's a very exciting news that's coming up this month. That's what we're aiming for right now. But we also have some major partnership announcement that will come up soon in December, but we cannot announce that yet because the other party is still reviewing the PR within their, on their end. So that's the English side. So now, so hopefully we have enough time. I talk so much. Now 我要讲中文。所以说，在我讲快点好了，在我们的那个 Pentagon 的生态系统里面，其实像刚刚你讲说我们有什么roadmap， 或是说就是有什么关键路线图或是主要成就。那最主要就是因为我们在 Web3 其实这个 team 也是就是蛮有经验的。然后呢，最主要就是我们之前最近做了一个就是 interactive experiences， 就是一个互相体动的这个平台。我刚刚介绍就是刚刚放的那个片。那这个平台我们就做了一个提早的那个测试版本，然后这个测试版本我们就有机会拿到不同的怎么讲？去不同的参加比赛，然后也有去上电视去拍片这样子。那至于参加比赛，我们就很幸运的赢了那个杜拜的一个那个怎么讲 startup， 就是说对新公司这样子一个冠军这样子。然后在杜拜我们也有拍了，就是在杜拜也有机会去拍了一个片，就是介绍我们工作人员所创造作为一个成功案例这样子，当我们是一个展示这样子。然后还有另外一个比较特别，就是我们今年暑假的时候，我跟我的一个 co-founder 还有一些 team member， 我们去拍了一个例如说像是真人的那种电视的节目，然后那个电视节目是专门是给那个加密市场领域的，然后就是向不同的投资者展示我们刚刚我给你看的那个 video 的产品，然后那个当然是蛮受欢迎的，因为我们的就是很漂亮，这样大家就很喜欢。然后那个预计应该会在全球播出，然后他们期待对会超过100 million， 中文好像是1亿数，如果没有翻错的话，对。然后再来讲是快讲一下，就是我们的生态系统中其实有很多游戏，然后其中比较有最近就是刚推出一个，就是在 Telegram 大家都现在都很流行很多 Telegram 的游戏，我们刚推出一个叫做 Pentagon， 然后它那个现在也就大概160万个用户，所以说今天才刚收到的这个资讯，然后也就是蛮开心，就是刚推出没多久，就是也蛮多人喜欢玩。那当然现在玩的时候，就是尤其是我们快要把我们的币给推出去了，那现在来就是 参加我们 ecosystem 里面生态里面呢，你就有机会之后有可能那个放投，就是 airdrop 的话都有机会，所以说我也会欢迎大家来就是看一下我们，然后关注一下，我们最后再讲一下怎么关注我们。先这样。Marudo, I'm finished. If you have anything to add about our roadmap and stuff, I think I pretty much cover all the stuff, but feel free to add more.
No, definitely. That was a lot. But I'm just going to quickly add in on our milestone and more on the roadmap is we're currently live on our testnet, and we just did hit about 1.7 million transactions and 490,000 wallets. So that's how much active our testnet currently is. And we're planning to go mainnet pretty soon. That's our roadmap.
Thank you. See, there's always something you can add.
Awesome. Yeah, and I heard from the team saying that actually today there's something just launched, right? And it will be supported by the BNB chain shortly. So it is actually already displayed on the DFA, the BNB chain's DFA, and it is called Blockchain Superheroes. Would you like to share more information on that as well? Thank you.
Yeah, you want to take that, or?
Sure, yeah，我刚才讲一下，就是 Blockchain Superhero，就是我们的一个英雄系列的那个 NFT。那我刚刚讲过，可能我们忘记讲中文版，就是 So within our ecosystem, we have this Blockchain Superhero NFT. So basically, it's one of the IP that we own, and within that, eventually people can actually, it's a multi-chain NFT, including some Binance. So we also have a Binance hero. And then all the hero eventually can also be an avatar in our ecosystem. So that's the fun part. So now you own an NFT, later on there will be a 3D character that where you can become one of the hero. 那中文解释就是说，我们有个英雄系列的 NFT， 我不知道中文叫什么，应该叫 NFT。对，然后这个最终的目的就是所有如果你有它的 NFT 的话呢，之后在我们的那个系统里面，你就会有它来去做你的那个人物，在你那个以后我们的那个平台上面。然后还有就是现在买 NFT 的话，就是之后可能就会有好的那个那个投放也是。所以说，可是就是我们比较少去讲这件事情，对，这也是其中一个。对，就是说 owning the NFT 就是 chance of airdrop as well. So just highlight that in both English and Chinese.
太好了，再次感谢 Emma 老板给我们的介绍。Thank you so much, Emma, for detailed information regarding the Blockchain Superheroes NFT series. So it's 区块链超级英雄, right? And everyone, if you are interested in learning more about that, you can just go to, I believe it's DFA, right? .bnbchain.org. So you are going to see the Blockchain Superheroes that from our Pentagon games. This is certainly really cool, and I would like to see MT become my avatars in the game. Right? And next, we would like to go over to about TGE, since previously, Emma, you mentioned that it's coming soon, right? So we all know, well, when we talk about TGE, then we wanted to learn more about token economy. It's a very important part for all of the blockchain project. Would you like to explain more regarding the utility of the token within the ecosystem and provide some details about the TGE? Thank you.
Okay, I'll start by very high level and I'll pass over to Marudo for the detail. So basically, our token is going to be it's a native gas token. It's going to be for our own chain called Pentagon chain. And then, of course, within that, that's going to be a governance token. And we do have a lot of, you're also going to be token for staking program. And also, once later on, when we have our own marketplace, they will also be using it as a native token for listing and stuff, or NFT. So there's a lot of things planned there, but I will let Marudo take over to go more anything detailed that he wanted to add as our head of Web3.
Awesome.
Sure. Since, Emma already covered the English portion, I'm going to give a go at the Chinese. Let's do it, right? 它是一个链的原生 gas 代币。So essentially what that means is it is the nascent native gas token for the Pentagon chain. And it will be a critical part because it fuels everything and anything that happens on the chain, right? If you're performing any kind of transaction, be it sending tokens, transacting on a DEX, NFTs, meme coins, ERC20s, anything, you will need Pen token to be able to transact on the chain. And adding on top, like Emma said, it will also be tied back to governance within the ecosystem, whereas the token holders will have voting rights and will have the ability to vote on decisions for the future of the protocol, on decisions on which studios to be onboarded and such. There will be future incentives linked to the token as well, like the staking program, which is coming out very soon along with our TGE. There will be LP farming, certain rebate and discount programs if you hold the token. So those are planned for the future. As for the TGE, we are gearing up for the TGE, which is planned very soon. In fact, it's sooner than it's sooner than we can realize. We've already started out with our IDO announcements. I think already Singularity DAO and GameFi are two launchpads that have announced IDOs on their end. And we will be performing an IDO on both of these platforms. There will be more announcements coming out, so do keep an eye out on the socials.
Nice. Thank you so much. I certainly will follow the socials of Pentagon Games for more details, right? It's super important TGEs, major milestone for the Pentagon project. And also, yeah, looking forward to it. Definitely it will come earlier than we expected. Oh my. 再次感谢我们的两位嘉宾，给我们介绍了关于 Pentagon Game 接下来很快的一个 TGE，就是代币要上线的计划，而且这个代币呢，它是会可以在生态系统当中当做气费来使用，所以做任何的交互都需要用到它，也是生态的基础啊，基石非常非常的重要。再一次感谢两位的介绍。So the next one we would like to talk about Panda Games plan to reward and engage with the community, because we know, especially in the broader blockchain gaming space, right? Community engagement is super important. Can you share any details about those rewards, including staking reward, airdrops, or any other incentives? Thank you.
All right, I'll take the English portion first, since my Chinese was limited to one sentence last time. So yeah, well, definitely community engagement is the core for any project, really. And we are definitely taking steps to making sure that our community stays engaged, right? And they're rewarded essentially for that engagement. So to begin with, just right now, like we have an airdrop campaign that is currently live, which I want to say, anybody who still wants to participate, this is your last chance to be able to participate in the airdrop. So go on to pentagon.games and go find the airdrop section over there. There's a bunch of ways that users can participate. It's starting out with just being able to sign up for an account and then performing transactions on our testnet, referring your friends. There's a bunch of tasks. Each of those are associated with a badge that gives you rewards in return, which would be linked back to the airdrop, right? And in terms of just more rewards or community engagement, we have a bunch of games available on Telegram. The game Emma was talking about earlier, Pentapits. So we just hit about 1 million users on that as well. That's a pretty decent milestone. Any user who is transacting within or engaging with the Pen ecosystem in general will be rewarded, because it always pays to be early. So anybody who's using our testnet, engaging with the games, engaging with the community, or even holding one of those BCSH NFTs Emma just talked about. It's not publicly announced, but she's here, so she won't stop me now. You can go ahead and still mint some NFTs on bcsh.xyz. And again, like I said, any engagement within the ecosystem will be a factor towards the type of rewards and you earn for your engagement. So go wild, do everything you can.
Any types of engagement are encouraged. That's awesome. And friends, don't miss the very last chance, right, before TGE to get rewards. And let's see if Emma also wanted to add additional information. Emma is the CEO and co-founder at Pentagon Games. Thank you.
Yeah, I think Murdo done a great job. So I'll do a quick Chinese translation. So 我们现在最主要就是说欢迎大家来，就是说参与我们的社区，然后就是现在就是最后的机会吧，因为我们12月就是应该是会 TGE。那当然现在就是说我们有空投，然后就是空投就是说希望大家来参与我们不同的，例如说就是例如说报名在我们的那个网站上，Pentagon.games， 然后我们当然有我们自己的那个 testnet， 就是说大家可以来测试，帮我们测试我们的那个 testnet， 就是说做一些 transaction 啊什么的，就是都会有机会有那个空投。然后还有最主要就是玩我们的游戏，我刚刚讲过，我们在 Telegram 上面有个新的 game 叫做 Pentagon，应该中文可能翻叫什么五角宠物吗？看起来有点不是那么可爱。不过就是这个游戏就是可以玩。然后当然就是说，如果你有机会去，就是说拥有我们的英雄的那个 NFT 呢，这些都是就是说参与我们不同活动里面都是有机会的。然后最后就是我们最近在做一个网站一个网面，就是让大家可以看到说，来到我们的那个 Pentagon Game 里面呢，有什么东西可以参与。所以说现在进去可能会说，就是说有些东西还没有很明确，可是大家就会开始。像应该这个礼拜或下礼拜初，就大家会更知道什么游戏已经可以玩，然后什么什么都可以玩，就一进去，然后大家就可以很快的，就是说了解可以做些什么不同的游戏。然后我顺便想解释一下，你看我穿这件衣服，这是其实也是一个 superhero 的 logo， 就是我们 Pentagon Game 的 logo。对，但是就是说大家都是英雄，所以说穿了这件你就变成英雄。哦，你也有 ，OK，yeah, Murdo, you got one too, yeah. So I'm just showing off the superhero logo.To say you own one, that means everybody's a superhero. 所以说我们会有英雄的这个 NFT， 就是因为我们对大家都太想当英雄了，所以说对我们 logo 的 design 也蛮厉害，它就这是一个 PG， 就是 Pentagon Game， 在这个里面，对，介绍一下。
太棒了！哇，再次感谢，好有心呢 ，Emma， 真的来我们的节目，然后还把咱们项目的这个 logo 对不对穿起来了，真的，而且我觉得很适合，就是 superhero， 对，真的就像您讲的，每个人心中都有一个想要当英雄的一个梦，对不对 ？Everyone probably in our mind, right? We really wanted to be a superhero in
one way or another.
Yeah, that's just amazing. Wow, kind of like a dream come true. Thank you so much, for more details regarding TGE and rewards, airdrops, as well as incentives that's coming soon. So, friends, be sure to continue to engage with Panda Games different events that you have opportunity to receive airdrops in the near future. And of course, we know that Panda Games is gearing up for its IDO launch, right? Could you please share more details regarding IDO, maybe including which platforms will be involved, the key dates, as well as how our participants, our Binance Live audience could get involved as well? Thank you.
Sure. Let me start out with the English version. So yeah, like we were just talking about TGE is just around the corner. So IDOs are already being announced, and platforms have gone live with their announcement. At least some of them. A few more announcements are on the way, so do keep an eye out on the socials. So far, I think Singularity DAO and GameFi have publicly announced and taken the page live for Pentagon Games IDO. In order to participate in the IDO, each launchpad has its own terms and conditions and their requirements. So depending on which launchpad you want to participate in, I would suggest that you go and check their own page and based on their requirements. Some of them require you to stake tokens, some are raffle based, some are whitelist based. So it's really just dependent on the launchpad. And anybody who still wants to be able to get a chance, you could still go on to pentagon.games. We were just talking about the airdrop. Over there, we do have a section called Spin the Wheel. So it's like a lucky wheel if you spin it. And one of the rewards on the wheel is getting an IDO whitelist slot for Pentagon Games. So if you get that, then you can directly be whitelisted to be able to participate in the IDO, which is obviously subject to KYC, but that again depends on the launchpad. So yeah, important dates. I'd say publicly announced GameFi is doing it on the 12th of December. And we have more launchpads that are doing it in various rounds, like Singularity DAO, I think starts as early as next week. So now is the time. If you want to participate, at least these two platforms have already announced it. You can go sign up for their whitelist or their waiting list. And for other announcements that are coming out, for other platforms that we will be doing our IDO on, just keep an eye out on our socials. Those announcements will be coming very soon.
Awesome. Thank you so much for the information regarding upcoming IDO event. And we would like to also invite Pentagon Games CEO Emma to share information in Mandarin Chinese. Thank you.
Yeah，对，我们就是快要 IDO。那因为最近已经有2间已经就是推出这个消息，一间就是 GameFi， 然后一个是 Singularity DAO。那他们的话，就是有他们自己，就是说可能会说你要怎样才能去参与。那最主要就是说，因为其实我们自己本身，刚刚 Murdo 没有讲到，就是我们自己本身有一个 Launchpad 叫 Chainboost 2。那这个之后我们也会推出，就是说，如果说你是在我们本身社区里面呢，可能就有机会就直接来我们那边也可以。那当然 GameFi 跟那个 Singularity DAO 是我们就是认识蛮久的合作的伙伴，然后我们就很开心有机会，就是他会帮我们推出去这样子。那应该是时间来讲的话 ，Game 应该是 Singularity DAO 会先开始，然后是 GameFi。那当然还有其他几间还之后才会再推出，所以说我们现在也不能讲，在等他们。对，那大致上应该中文版就是这样子。对，这样你就知道我中文有多好，
太好
直接
了，
翻译你。对，
真的
好险有
是。
梦来在这边帮忙。
谢谢谢谢，那很高兴今天2位都可以一起来跟我们介绍一下哦。那我们接下来要来到最后一个问题，然后接着我们就要来进行现场的观众提问哦。因为我看我们现在在币安直播，哇，4000多名观看了，对，快要5000了，所以有很多的留言哦，大家都是对于 Pentagon Games 是很好奇的。We are going to take our very last pre-prepared questions, and then we are going to answer our audience questions as well, because right now we have close to 5,000 views and we got a lot of messages from all over the places as well. So we would like to know about any like strategy of partnerships or like important partnerships for Pentagon Games that you would like to share with us, because this is also very important, right? And we also like to know about any plans for promoting token adoptions and market expansion. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll say because we actually been the team actually been in the space for a long time, so we actually know a lot of partners. And one of our missions is really to build instead of just focusing on our own chain, we really also focus on the cross-chain interoperability. So for that reason, also just to those might not know that we also run validator for a lot of chains. So we run 2 of the Pentagon validator. We also run an L2 for Oasis chain, and also we are one of the elevator validator. And so then that's the whole reason that we also really focus on how do we build a cross-chain interoperability world for this ecosystem. So because of that, we actually partnered with a lot of major chains for not just for NFT to design a hero for them, but also focus on, the cross-chain interoperability is our main mandate for Pentagon Games. Therefore, we partnered the No Surprises, Polygon, Oasis, Multiverse X, and there's also a lot of another one. There's a lot also in the pipeline, which we also been in the talk for a while, but we haven't actually announced some of them. But there's some exciting one that's coming. And beside the chain, I'll say an interesting point that I just want to mention that RVC in the space, such as Animoca and YGG, they are well known as a Web3 gaming space. I guess people know them, and then they also have a big, I'll say, connection and network within them that's focus on gaming. So which is also a great fit that we can sometimes go back to them and actually refer and then also connect to the parties or the gaming studio that we wanted to connect to. And beside that, I mentioned earlier that because we own our own launchpad called Chainboost 2, where it also give us a lot of opportunity to onboard and partner with some of the gaming projects, which we've done that in the past. On the traditional side, I mentioned earlier, the team had the experience working with a lot of top games. But because of that, we actually get to work with companies like Sony, Nintendo, Bandai, like Ubisoft, most of the gaming project and gaming brand company you can think of. We actually worked with them before. So that also gives us some very good advantage, also tap into that network and build actually excellent relationship with them to really look at the gaming company that actually wanted to come into the Web3 space, or even if they're not, but we have our own interactive experiences platform where that we think is an opportunity to onboard a lot of traditional company to come and build out their own interactive experiences. Those high level are, I think, the 3 major group of people that I think will really give us some unique leverage to actually grow our ecosystem versus the traditional, KOL community. We also have a lot of those other major bucket, I think. So now I'm going to go Chinese. So 我是想讲说，我们最多有很多合作伙伴。那其中我们本身公司就是有个使命，就是我们想要做一个跨年互通性，就是我们的一个宗旨。然后因为这个原因，然后实际上我们也是在跟很多的链都已经合作，就是像我们有在 run validator， 我不知道中文叫什么，就是我们有机会有 run Pentagon 跟 Oasis 的 validator。然后因为这个关系，我也跟很多的链都有建立了合作关系伙伴，然后我们也有很多链都有跟他们，就是帮他们有他们创作他们自己的英雄的主角这样子，所以说，然后这些最近我们才就是推出，然后大家就会有机会的话可以去我们 bcsh.xyz， 就是看一下不同的那个链的一些英雄，我们就是我们那个公司有人画出来，让我们画家他是一个很有经验的画家，我们等一下再介绍。那除了这一方面的话，我们还有一些比较特别就是我们的 backer， 就是投资者呢，有 Animoca 跟 YGG， 就是比较有名在游戏领域的，这边就是广为人知。然后就说因为这个机会，就会让我们有机会更加就是说去经过他们去认识一些我们需要的一些合作伙伴，或是说有创作的机会，或是说找更多人来加入我们这样子。那除了这方面，我刚刚还有在英文讲，就是说我们公司本身实际上有10几年经验，是帮很多大的公司，像说索尼、任天堂。中文沸腾这些，就是去装他们跟很多顶级的游戏公司制作不同的游戏的一些，就是有帮他们。我们并不是帮他们制作游戏，就是我们有帮他做一些 3D 的一些 content creation， 还有一些 video。所以说，实际上我们跟很多传统公司有良好的关系。那因为这个的原因呢，就是说令到我们有很多机会，就是会跟他们互相讨论工作，然后也有跟有些公司我们也跟他讲过说，我们在做这个平台，就是说互动平台，然后他们也是都很有兴趣说，你们怎么会做出这个？就是他们有兴趣说是说看说以后有机会的话，就大家都可以加入来放他们自己。放东西在我们的平台上面，所以说就是说，除了我刚刚讲说，就是大部分很多人会是说，你就是很多时候你可以就是说你的 partner 可能说是其他的店，那可是我觉得我们有比较 unique 的，就是我们有很多大的 chain 都会跟我们合作，然后当然还有就是我们之前是做很久，然后变成我们的 VC 也是都认识很多人在我们这个 space， 所以说我们是比较幸运的，我觉得这一方面。对，Murdo, I don't know if anything you wanted to add. In Chinese.
No, I'm good on that, bro.
Okay, cool.
Well, I actually want to add some my personal touch because I have been like seeing Emma in different places, right? Like AMA sessions or offline conferences for a while. So I would say like you are kind of like the influencer among funders, right? Which is really amazing. And so that is why I believe that's a very important reason why Pentagon Games has so an impressive lineup of partnerships and investors, right? Very solid strategy for growth as well, because great connections and just amazing. That's the thing I want to add. Yep. And
thank you. So kind.
Yeah, I would like to share my experience in Mandarin Chinese as well. 对，我其实在几年前我就有注意到咱们的 Emma 老板，因为他一直就很活跃。那我在来到 AI 赛道之前，我其实也是在做游戏赛道，然后之前的项目叫 Ultiverse， 应该 Emma 小姐姐也是非常熟悉的。对，所以我其实常可以在不同的跟游戏板块相关的 AMA， 不管是线上的或者线下的，都可以看到 Emma 小姐，然后在台上这样发言容光焕发的。所以我就觉得说，您本身自己就像是 Funder 群里面的 KOL 一样，对，然后这就是为什么说，刚刚我们可以听到嘛 ，Pentagon Games 不管是在传统的游戏，对吧，或者是说在 Web3 很支持游戏领域的，像是这些投资机构或者是东南亚的社区，对吧？游戏社区，对吧？都是有很强大的一个关系网络。对，我也就觉得说 Pentagon Games 的成功真的很大的一部分来源，其实就是要看咱们的创办人或是联创这种自身的资源还有行动力。真的，我访问了这么多的项目方，做了这么多场 AMA， 越来越觉得很重要啊！也是再次的感谢两位能够一起来参与。Once again, thank you so much for both our speakers to join today's session. And we are going to go to answering our audience questions for now. 我们来看一下，哇，观众朋友现在来看一下现场有多少？5800 好快哦，比我们
好
刚才。
多哦。
对啊，
We should buy
很厉害。
5,800 just in case, Rudo. For your
Yeah.
reference point.
So 5,800. Wow, that's a live audience right now. So we would like to see. Yeah, we got so many questions, and of course, people are concerned about English spool cycle, right? It kind of like we have been waiting for something that could really achieve mass adoption. However, yeah, kind of like from the last cycle, people have been waiting for maybe it's GameFi, right? Because or the gaming ecosystem, because it seems like this is the narrative, or this is the track, right? That could really bring in a lot of people. And Emma or Wonder, what do you think about this kind of mindset? Do you think GameFi will be it, right, to bring mass adoption to the Web3 space? That's, yeah, a lot of our audience are curious about this. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll start. I'm sure Murudo will have much more to add.
Mm-hmm.
But I think from my experience, I really think GameFi is not going to go away, because gaming is not going away. And then GameFi is basically is like the next generation of gaming. So basically, you know, what's better than playing game and you can also have some rewards, right? So then, and then gaming is actually the easiest way to onboard Web3 users without the user even have to feel that, oh, what? You can actually get the link from playing the game first. And then to that, look, there's a reward you can redeem. Or look, you know, this thing that, you know, you can basically, you know, own, and that will be with you forever. And then basically you get the link from just the gaming side, because everybody plays game one way or another. It could be a simple tapping game, could be more than fancy game,
Right.
could be FPS, RPG, but nothing is easier than gaming, because everybody needs entertainment, relax. It could be any type of game. So that, I don't think it's going away, but I know there's always like different waves in crypto, because I've been in the space since 2015, started with crypto mining.
Wow.
And then I've been, you know, I was actually full-time investor for a long time. And then I was like, so that's why I only see so many cycles. When Murudo go 2 cycles, I was like, I think like 3 or 4 cycles already. But then, yeah, but I do think gaming is one of the unique unicorn that I think will actually be like the long run winners, because the gaming space is still getting bigger and bigger, right? So yeah, very exciting. And I do also see a lot of bigger company, not even gaming. You know how Telegram becomes so popular,
Right.
and then now everybody's building, right? I do know other big company in telecommunications are looking at it to go, I want to be the next Telegram. And then they will come in, you know, with the app that they bring in, and then more people will build, and then there will be more Web3 gaming and actually also build on the other platform. So I can just see this continue to go on, because with the success of, you know, like Telegram and a lot of the gaming platform, or like let's say the infrastructure, right, will really also support and make more Web3 gaming easier, especially through maybe the mobile app. I think that's also one way that we can see more builder coming in as well. So gaming is not going away, and it might not be the harder thing in this way, but it will be the way that will never go away. So I'll let Murudo talk. The DJ master of the company.
Thank
No,
you.
I 100% agree with Emma that gaming is not going away anytime soon, right? Look, I mean, technology only moves forward. You know, we moved from Web 1 to Web 2, and then pre-internet era to the internet era. So technology is only going to move forward. And just talking about gaming, there are currently 3.3 billion gamers in the world, and the gaming economy is worth $282 billion. So all you really need is just a fraction of that to be adopted into Web3, right? So gaming, I think, or GameFi is probably the easiest avenue to onboard new users from Web 2 to Web 3. I mean, what's not to like, right? Who doesn't like playing games? There's already 3.3 billion people who do it. Now, imagine if you went to them and said, hey, "Okay, guys, here's some really high, you know, super high quality games that you can enjoy playing, and also potentially earn along the way." I mean, it's a win-win situation. I wouldn't say no to that. So yeah, GameFi isn't going out anytime soon, at least, or you know, from what Emma says, a Degen standpoint. That's exactly what brought around the last bull run. So yeah, it's not going. It's here to stay.
Nice. Thank you so much. Yeah, I joined the GameFi industry in the last cycle when Steppen, right, was super popular, when play to earn was the thing, right? And then I observe right now in this cycle, we could see from a lot of the town ecosystem, right? Telegram, tapping games, and now going to TikTok plus Web3 gaming, as well as Line, right? Line's another popular app for people in Korea and Japan, and yeah, also Line Gaming, and they are building a blockchain over layer. That's really interesting. So I would say that maybe toward the end of this cycle, we're going to see more and more different. We probably would not call it as GameFi anymore. Probably would, yeah, just call it as blockchain games, right? And on different all kinds of apps. That's going to be interesting. I also hope that we could have some projects that might be able to, I don't know, do some um, Twitter or X plus blockchain games that make people feel like it's really fun. Because I remember toward the end of last cycle, we have expats, something like that, right? People could grow their pets, right? Raise their pets on Twitter, and they could also post a lot of comments. So, anyways, we definitely wanted to see this kind of mess up and bring onboard a lot of non-crypto users that feel curious about the Web3 gaming space, and also bring into the partner game ecosystem. Thank you for answering our questions, and let's go to the next one. Let's see.
While she's picking, I was going to say, don't give more ideas to Elon Musk. Who knows? Next
Oh
thing
my
you know.
goodness. Yeah, he's going to, talking about Elon Musk, actually, yesterday he made an announcement saying XAI is going to integrate AI and gaming and going to build a super big AI gaming studio. So yeah, looking forward to it, because he is a gamer himself. He often just streaming and playing some games on X, and with millions of views. That's just amazing. So if he could also, I don't know, adding some blockchain elements in it, that would be amazing. Let's also talk about how can users participate in TG, because we have a lot of audience curious about that. And are there any whitelists required, or do they just like previously we mentioned about engage in different kinds of activities to get airdrops? Thank you.
Yeah, I think beside the airdrop, of course, definitely different launchpad is also going to announce opportunity to participate, including our own the launchpad that we are affiliated with and Chainboost too. So look out for that. And then we also welcome our community member to also, to participate in a wireless event. One thing that Marudo mentioned earlier, right? You can come into our website, pentagon.games, to spin the wheels and have a chance. But then I think soon we'll run some campaign to allow users to wireless to show their interest to participate. But yeah, no, thank you for asking. Definitely join the community, Pentagon.games, follow our Twitter, Pentagon Games XP, and then, or look us up, Telegram, Pentagon Games XP, Discord, Pentagon Games XP is very consistent. Pentagon Games with XP. XP means experience. So we want people to have different experiences in our ecosystem. So, just look at us, join our community so you don't miss the wireless opportunity, basically. I don't know if anything you wanted to add, Murdo, just beside that.
No, I mean, we already covered the IDOs, and like you said, there's going to be more opportunities to get some whitelists. So yeah, just keep an eye out on the socials.
Nice.
Or try to follow Marudo and DM.
Yeah, great. If you can, I already know Emma's X handle. If Mudo, you could also share your X handle in our group chat, and then we are going to share it with our Bicep community as well, so that they could follow both of you. And if they have any other questions, or everyone, I just have to let everyone know that if you are watching our MA session right now, we got over 7,000 live views, and
wow.
don't miss the opportunity. Pentagon Games, they are going to have TG pretty soon, so this is your very last chance to get airdrops. Okay, and let's take one last question for our Bunny's audience. What is your vision for Pentagon Games in the next 2 to 3 years? So it's going to toward the next cycle, right? Thank you.
Yeah, I'll say my vision. So our vision really is that have more users coming and really learn about Web3 and through our interactive experiences. So how we see it, Pentagon Chain is actually the foundation, right? So basically we're building a nice infrastructure where users can really come in and enjoy the benefit of Web3. So that's how we're aiming to do it. And then my personal goal is Pentagon game, once the token is released, we can one day become top 100 coins on coin market cap. That's my vision for the future. I actually have it more than 100, but I'll just say 100 for now for the public. But yeah, that's our vision. But really, is to build a very ecosystem where all my friends, and my family can really come in and learn about Web3, because right now I still see that's a gap, because not everybody still know. A lot of my friends still don't know what blockchain is, although I've been working this space for so many years. But now I think with our own single sign-on, like we try to make it easy so the user with, just an email and stuff, you can just sign on and then come in and join the Web3 ecosystem. You can even start by without knowing that you're in the Web3 ecosystem, and eventually you find out, oh, I can earn some stuff. Oh my God, my NFT worth something. And then you kind of think that maybe you needed to download your wallet. Then it's almost like bring them in first, and then we educate them, and then they can actually download their wallet and try to, learn from it. So there's definitely ways that we really trying hard to actually bring on board. And then one thing that people might not know, we actually, part of the team has been knowing in the space to do digital. So basically we think that one way is that to onboard user down the road, we also aim to do more physical plus digital activation, meaning that you go to event and then you will probably get a t-shirt from us that it's a physical t-shirt that will comes with NFC chips. Basically, it's a digital chips, NFC chips, where you will get an NFTs. Oh yeah, it has one on. You want to tell people how this one is made, or you're giving it away? But yeah, we actually recently give that away out of one of our events in India. So basically, Marudo was the one leading in making that happen. So we've been doing that as part of the onboarding user, right? Coming to join the Web3 space with a nice t-shirt, and then that comes with digital chips. That means you can get an NFT. So you actually now have stepped into the Web3 already. So that's our goal, is really onboard more user to learn about the Web3, come and join us to our interactive platform that's fun, at the same time could be rewarding. So that's our long-term vision, to have more people learn about the space and be fun.
Nice. Thank you so much, Emma, for sharing your long-term vision, for the next 2 to 3 years. And would like to hear about yours as well. Thank you. Perhaps.
My minds are pretty aligned with Emma.
Yeah.
Or at least I gotta say that because I still want to have a job. But no, that's exactly it. We're just aiming to make that onboarding and transitioning Web2 users to Web3 super easy and super like making that process extremely easy to get new users onboarded, right?
Mm-hmm.
Smoothing out the onboarding process. Like we just talked about Phygital, or the t-shirt Emma was mentioning, like the NFC chip. How this works is it comes with a chip, and if you tap on the phone, if your phone supports NFC technology, it ties back to an NFT on a 1:1 basis, right? So it merges both the worlds between your physical world and the virtual world, and that's what we're calling Phygital. So we're Pentagon, I think, is always like the forebearers of the technological revolutions that are coming around, and well, at least one of them coming around in the blockchain space. Alongside actual digital t-shirts that we're giving out, we also have AR glasses. We have games inside AR. You can actually wear one of those AR glasses and play games inside of it, augmented reality. The experience she talked about on Hexagon City, or the VR experience, that is available inside a VR headset. You could actually go view it inside an Oculus Quest 3 right now. So that is all. It's also something we demoed at one of the exhibitions and events recently. I think the images are pretty much out in social. Feel free to check it out. So yeah, I mean, we're always at the forebearer. We're like the forebearers of that front, making mass adoption possible, at least with our chain, making sure rug pulls don't happen, bringing in games where GameFi is at the forebear, like at the front of massive adoption. So yeah, that's our goal. It's like saying, like I was saying, technology moves forward. We don't talk about Web 1 anymore, right? We don't say, oh yeah, Web 1 versus Web 2, but we do say Web 2 versus Web 3.
Yes.
Like over the course of some years, both of these terms will be redundant. There won't be Web 3 gaming anymore. It will just be gaming, right? You won't have to say blockchain gaming. You just say gaming, and then people understand. Oh yeah, I have this. Instead of saying I have this item, they'll say, oh, I have this NFT. So that's what we're aiming towards, and that's what Pentagon Games is all.
Wow, that is well said. Yeah, very strong I would say very strong goal, right? And the mindset is just amazing. It's clear that Pentagon Game, the project, everyone is not just about innovation, but also about building a very robust and engaged community for everyone. And we are not going to talk about Web 2 or Web 3, but for gaming. Okay, that's very nice. And thank you so much, Emma. Mortal? Oh my goodness, I need to learn how to pronounce the name correctly. And thank you so much for joining us today. Also, thanks to the Pentagon Games team, right? Very amazing to co-organize this event. Also to our audience, let me check how many do we have right now. Oh wow, it's keep growing. Ooh, 8,000. Thank you so much, everyone.
Yay, thank you.
Yay!
谢谢谢谢 Thank you.
Thank you. Make sure
Marudo, say 谢谢 You have to say thank you.
谢谢, thank you. Yeah, and thank you so much, everyone. Be sure to give Pentagon Games a follow. Also, paying attention to their upcoming TG as well as airdrops, and also very cool blockchain superheroes available on the Diabet. Right, go to BNB Chain's official website to take a look. Thank you so much. We are going to close our backstage over here, and the replay will be available in the same link over here on Binance Live. This is Meng Lam Dong speaking. Let's keep in touch. Thank you. Okay, yay. I'm going to, let me see, bring us over